Is that CGI scar tissue I'm witnessing?
Little bit.
Are you okay, Miss Fowl?
After scaring everyone who doesn't show any concern for her well-being, she drives home. Yeah, it's a little late to show the street. Her mom leaves to
I'll call you when I land.
wherever the plot tells her to, leaving Chris all alone.
Jesus, Jesse.
Jesse comes in. They both realize they're dreaming about the same man. Chris asks Jesse to stay over and he says okay, and they both sleep. She ends up outside to bring the dog in.
Rufus!
I was just patting him.
Okay, that was pretty cool. She runs inside the house to find she's at a preschool. Gee, I wonder who's around the corner.
Ready or not, here I come.
She wakes up and surprise! She's still dreaming!
Oh my god.
Wake up!
Bullshit! Okay, you already know my deal. Show emotion. You just witnessed something off the wall and gruesome. He runs off to Nancy's home, tells her he didn't kill Chris, not to fall asleep, and gets arrested.
Get down! Please, stop! Shut up! Get up! I didn't kill her! You know! Shut the fuck up!
You know, it doesn't help your innocence if you keep on acting and screaming like a maniac. It makes you look like a psycho. Jesse tries to stay awake in his cell. The next day, Nancy's boyfriend does some research at a bookstore on his laptop. If you haven't guessed it already, he's sleeping. Oh god. There are more jump scares in this movie than flashbacks and bitch slap. No, we're not doing that. No. Now back in his cell, Jesse falls asleep. Oh, now we get to see the boiler room. It's about freaking time.
Jesse.
Roll the clip. Freddy chases Jesse. Jesse finds the bodies of his dead friends hanging. Then Freddy kills Jesse.
Did you know that after the heart stops beating, the brain keeps functioning for well over 7 minutes? We got 6 more minutes to play.
Okay, that was cool. Meanwhile, not Nancy and her platonic love buddy find, which I have to admit is a pretty cool concept to the story.
Well, it says nightmares are triggered by the belief that the dreamer has no control and this can cause insomnia. But then it says at the 70-hour mark, the insomniac will begin to experience micronaps. His brain will begin to shut down its functions for several seconds and attempt to recharge itself. This basically means that you're dreaming, but you don't know it. Like, even if you're awake.
Later on, Nancy decides to have a talk with her mom about the recent events.
Or Quentin. Like maybe we went to school together when we were little or something like that.
Not that I can recall.
Do we ever know a guy named Freddie?
I don't think so.
Okay.
My God. I mean, yeah, I know she's supposed to be Nancy, but she is not Nancy in any way. I mean, two of her friends died and she's like, "Hey Mom, do we know who Fred Krueger is?" "No." "Okay." The real Nancy would have been like,
"Give me that damn thing. It even has his name written in it. Fred Krueger, Mom. Fred Krueger. Do you know who that is, Mother? Because if you do, you better tell me, because he's after me now."
That's when you know if she means business. Not Nancy takes a bath. Gee, I wonder how they're gonna bitch slap the hardcore fan base using this iconic scene.
Honey, you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine, Mom.
All right, I'm going to bed.
Okay.
Yep, right in the balls. Nancy is outside of a preschool where she meets Freddie.
Little Nancy.
She wakes up to find out Jesse's dead.
He died in his sleep.
Quentin meets Nancy to find out more information about the
It's on the
preschool.
other end of town. It was closed years ago. Can't find any pictures.
Wait, come here. I drew this after my dream.
So they replaced the iconic house that is actually on Elm Street with a preschool. And second, didn't Freddy Krueger live anywhere else other than Springwood? They must have kept records of him somewhere. Not Nancy's mom finally explains what the hell is going on. Fred Krueger was a gardener at the old preschool and was a child molester.
Okay, it's all right.
That's all she told him. Quentin has a swim meet. Not Nancy researches everyone who they went to preschool with. She finds out most of them are dead. Quentin falls asleep in mid-stroke and finds out what really happened to Fred Krueger.
Run, bitch! Run! Krueger!
This isn't the right way. We've got it.
And what is the right way? Our kids get on a stand and have to tell a room full of people what happened to them?
right,
We've
Gwen.
got to call the
He's
police.
right.
This is not the
This
way
ends
to do it.
tonight. This is for my son!
And for doing Bad News Bears 3!
Come out, Krueger!
So, Freddy runs away from a few parents of the children he molested, like a little biatch. The parents decide that they would rather kill him than to make their children appear in courts and telling their side of the story. And he dramatically shows the signature red and green striped sweater he always wore. In a very Superman fashion. Excuse me. I have to tinkle.
Freddy, get him!